Objective number 3. Use the power rule. A to the nth power raised to the nth power equals A to the m times n power. In other words, if we have a power which is to be raised to a power, you keep the base and multiply the exponents. Power rule number 2, which we'll call B. It says AB to the nth power equals A to the nth power times B to the nth power. What this basically means is we have two factors that are being multiplied, which will then be raised to the nth power. That means that each of the individual factors can be raised to the same nth power. Consequently, AB to the nth power equals A to the nth power times B to the nth power. Part C. The fraction A over B raised to the nth power is equal to A to the nth power over B to the nth power, where B is not equal to 0. Example 1. Use the power rules for exponents to simplify each expression. A. 7 to the third power raised to the sixth power equals 7 to the 3 times 6, or 7 to the 18th power. B. Z to the fourth power raised to the seventh power equals Z to the 4 times 7th power, which is Z to the 28th power. C. 6x to the third power equals 6 to the third power times x to the third power, which is 216 times x to the third power. D. Minus 9 to the third power raised to the seventh power. In this case, we're going to retain the minus sign and take the power 9 to the third power, then raise it to the seventh power, which gives us the minus 9 to the 21st power. E. Minus 6 to the second power raised to the fifth power. In this case, the minus 6 to the second power is the base, and it's raised to the fifth power, which means we have this minus 6 raised to the positive 10th power, and therefore the final answer is 6 to the 10th power. F. 1/2 to the fourth power means 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 is 1 over 16, or 1 to the fourth power over 2 to the fourth power, which equals 1 over 16. G. 5 times xy to the sixth power. In this situation, we take care of xy to the sixth power first, and that is, it becomes x to the sixth power times y to the sixth power. Multiply that by 5 gives us 5x to the sixth power y to the sixth power. H. Here we have the fraction c over d that's raised to the fifth power, where d does not equal to 0. In this particular case, we raise the numerator and the denominator to that exponent power. That means we get c to the fifth power over d to the fifth power. I. 8 over 3 to the ninth power. Here we simply raise each of these numbers to the ninth power. So the answer is 8 to the ninth power over 3 to the ninth power. J. Minus 3a squared b to the fourth power. Here we take each one of the individual factors inside parentheses and raise them to the fourth power, which means we have a negative 3 to the fourth power, a squared to the fourth power, and b to the fourth power. Once they're all multiplied, we get positive 81, a to the eighth power, b to the fourth power. Lastly, k. 5x to the fourth power, y to the fifth power, raised to the fourth power. Once again, each one of these factors is raised to the fourth power. 5 to the fourth power, which means 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 625. X to the fourth power raised to the fourth power is x to the 4 times 4, or x to the 16th power. y to the 5th power raised to the 4th power means y to the 5 times 4 or y to the 20th power. So the final answer, 625x to the 16th power, y to the 20th power.